Hey guys, welcome to Dota 2. I'm X, and this is more of a, I just want to show you guys like the Immortal weapon of the sniper today, and also probably one of the more exciting matches I've played in for a while. The end score was 70-55, and it was a 68-minute game, so it was a pretty long match. If you're curious, the ID is 698-342-376. Alright, so I decided to choose Sniper for this round because I really love the Assassination.
Sniper here!
Ultimate, basically. But the funny thing was that I made kind of like a stupid build this round, but it actually turned out that it actually worked very well for my team and myself. But man, the end score was like 70-55 for a 68-minute game, so technically there's a hero dying every 30 seconds on average in the game. Maybe not so much early on, but later on, holy man, we just kept trading deaths and whatever, but we somehow won in the end, and my team didn't give up, which was really, really nice. Like, most of the time I run into people and they just say GG like 5 minutes in after like 2 deaths, and I'm just like, oh, are you serious? Like, the situation was pretty grim, but we actually won, and my team stuck it out, and they were pretty positive all the way through. There was like no flaming, no blaming, and we just did it. And I was like, man, I haven't had such a great experience for such a long while. But this is to highlight the machine gun, the Immortal weapon. So I'll just fast forward this a little bit.
Thunder and lightning got nothing on
Take
this.
your best shot!
Ready.
I will.
Oh yeah, I have the Bastion announcer. So I'm gonna go into my player perspective here with my guy, because that's the machine gun right there in the sniper's arms. It looks like a Demo Man's grenade launcher from TF2. It changes the shrapnel effect and the ultimate effect. So shrapnel looks like a red fire rain instead of its orange little pellet look. And the Assassination looks like a rocket-propelled grenade flying
30
off
seconds
at
to
somebody.
showtime.
Oh, and your normal attack sounds different too. It sounds like an actual rifle, like, firing off, which is really sweet. So, I'm actually bottom lane with Earth Spirit here. It was pretty annoying because this bounty hunter who's invis there kept harassing me a lot, like, early game. He's just like invis popping in and out, and it was annoying as shit. My first item was actually arcane boots, believe it or not, and that actually helped the Earth Spirit a lot down here because it helped us get some kills early on. And I was planning to make a bloodstone to disassemble that the energy booster into it later, so I could just mass snipe and go around assisting the team with shrapnel shards and the Assassinate, rather than going pure hard carry farm. And it also makes me a bit more durable than being an ultra squish, because they have a pretty brutal team. As you can tell, they got Bane and Marana, the sleep
The
arrow
Radiant's
combo.
courier didn't make it.
Oh, and then that part there was pretty brutal. Like, we all thought we were like fucked in the beginning. So this is the part where most people are like saying like GG. As you can tell, we just lost our courier and we lost first blood.
It was ours all along.
So it's right here. Bane was like behind our lane.
Someone took out the Radiant's courier.
And I was going to Medusa, and then this guy's like, fuck now, he's gonna get sleeped. And then the Marana combo with the arrow coming straight to his face. Oh, and that's our, like, we basically just,
It was ours all
pretty much
along.
just handed their team like a tower and 500 gold to somebody else. So that was a very, very bad start.
Enemies to slay.
The other thing is, whenever I'm playing a hard carry, I always try to do supreme lane control. As you can tell, I have like 9 last hits and 7 denies. So I pretty much almost denied like 2 waves already. It's only been like 3 or 4 waves of creeps. So these guys are like, yeah, they're not doing too well, but I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't get pushed out, because the reason is I don't want to face the Bane Marana combo in case they come bottom and gank, and I can't see Bounty Hunter even though he's there, but in my perspective in the game, he's completely invisible. So I don't know if this Weaver's by himself down here, but I just try to like stay by the tower so this guy can pull me back if anything happens. So this is getting close to the point where I get the arcane boots. So I'm gonna speed this up. Whoop. So my farming is still going pretty crazy. 25 and 15 down here at the bottom right. We're still dealing with this two invisible annoying couple. I'm actually gonna buy wards later on as a even though I have a support here, but like I'm not the kind of carry that's like, oh, support's gotta buy wards. I'll buy them if I do need them. So okay, so I actually didn't get my arcane boots until actually pretty later on, which is like 5 minutes later. And then the courier is there, and I took revenge.
The Dyer's courier.
So I got that courier kill back, whereas they got our courier early on. As you can tell, the score is 1-4, so our team's not doing very well either. And I learned my ult. So let's just, this is what the ultimate looks like. Let's just go free camera here. And this is what it looks like. Check it out.
Check it out.
Bullshit bounty hunter. Boom. Boom. So the bullet looks different too. It's completely different. Whereas like the regular one is like, it's like a red one. It doesn't have like that shockwave of a flare around it. And then I get the arcane boots here.
It is in the
Most
bag.
other players I play with in pubs generally go, what the fuck? But this team was like, alright. And it helped like the Earth Spirit cast his ult and other spells too. So you can spam it a bit.
Say goodbye to your head.
And I can spam my ult. Alright, so I'm just gonna go into a bunch of like assassinations now. And that's enough of I'm literally gonna highlight every assassination in this match. I think I shot it off more than like 30 times. Oh, Radiant's come to kill.
Say goodbye to your head.
Ooh.
You can run, but you can't hide.
We're gonna highlight a fail here. This part here is like failed pretty hard. I lost sight of the bounty hunter just as this was pulling off.
No!
And just around the corner there, lost sight. Would have sniped him if I had vision, but I didn't.
Inconceivable. Just another.
And when I die, the gun goes off. It's pretty cute. So, since I have the arcane boost, this is where I start wandering a bit too, rather than just farm.
Radiant's mid tower's getting
So I
banged
try to
up.
help Windrunner here. Our score is also not doing very well. It's 4-11.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Boom. Ultimate point
Radiant's mid
blank.
tower's coming apart.
Point blank in the face to Gyro. And then I don't go back. I actually stay back and stay greedy here.
Radiant's
And get a bunch of
mid-tower
assists for
could
the
use a
team.
hand.
And we raise our score a little bit back, which is nice. I don't know why this Bane paused. He must have been angry or something. And this keeps
All right,
going too. Like,
carry
I don't
on.
even go back after that. I still stay around.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Set in stone.
And there's a Miranda there. And I chase just in case.
Over here.
Storm's almost out of mana, but I got enough for a snipe. And there's a Windrunner coming there too. So our score just kind of caught up, and I'm still here. Another snipe. So those mana boosts really helped. It's just like, that was like 4 snipes in like 2 minutes. Oh, so this was actually a pretty good fight here. This was just after Earth Spirit got ganked here because one of our teammates canceled their TP by accident. And then he died for it, but we Storm chased down one guy. And then I was about to snipe this guy,
Radiant's top tower's
but he
hurting.
killed. And then you might have noticed there was a Mirana on the side there that disappeared. And she has like only like
Radiant's
200
top
HP
tower's
left.
taking hits.
She's down here.
Dyer's
Right
mid
there.
tower could use a little help.
But just watch.
Radiant's top
and then
tower
I
is
farm
hurting.
in the middle like an idiot because I think it's just Bane there, and I'm like, oh, Wind Ranger can handle it. And then I hear Mirana like hit, and then I'm going like, oh shit, on the minimap.
Won't last much longer.
And I look down there, I'm like, oh fuck, she's so screwed. And I see, oh, that Mirana's still there. So time to go snipe again.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Parting shot! Boom! Headshot. Boom! Headshot! What the?
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
What a dum-dum!
But not spirit.
It is in the bag!
Bloodstone at 21 minutes and 50 seconds. Let the sniping begin.
You got
Dire
peeped!
bottom tower's getting the business.
As you can tell, we're still losing this game. Score 16 to 25.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business. Radiant's mid tower's getting banged.
There's not much wrong that killing you wouldn't fix.
Killing spree.
This part was crazy. If you just noticed that, here, just watch what happened. I don't know how I did this, but I reacted so quickly I actually committed suicide.
Dying is easy. Here,
Look at that mouse.
let me show you.
Oh, boom! Committed suicide. And my death timer is only 10 seconds. And then I'll be back. And I come back,
My
and this is why
trigger
the Bloodstone
fingers
was so useful
itching
in this
for
game,
vengeance.
because I come back and I kill like 2 of them.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
You die. Thanks for standing still, wanker. Trick shot!
Oh, denied by Bane.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Alright, here's that double kill.
Radiant's
this guy's
top
face.
tower's taking hits. Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
I just stood down here, sniped her.
Why am I smiling? This is what trigger happy looks like.
Old Roche won't be coming back for a while. Radiant's mid.
Blow the man down.
Was there a bounty on me?
Gotcha!
Thanks for standing still, ganker!
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. Radiant's top tower's taking hits. Radiant's top tower's hurting. Radiant's top tower's taking hits. Radiant's toughened up their structures. Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. One last top tower for the Radiant. Radiant's top rags ain't gonna last long. So long to the Radiant's top rags. The fur's flying at Radiant's top rags. The Radiant's top...
Shrapnel! Why am I smiling? This is what trigger happy looks like! Yeah!
I guess. And lost.
Here I am! Oh, I thought I had that for
Radiant's
sure!
mid-tower's coming apart.
Oh, and here's our current scoreboard on the 45-minute mark. 13 kills, 7 deaths, 8 assists, and my team has like a lot of assists too, and good amount of kills. We have another crazy fight about to start.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. Radiant's gone and fortified their structures. Radiant's bottom towers. Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
There is tranquility in death.
We lost our bottom tower and our top tower because of this freaking Weaver.
Storm was coming.
As you can tell, we lost 2 lanes. The score is 40-46 now, but we haven't even taken top tower yet. It's still up and alive. So as you can tell, this is pretty shit. But we didn't give up. Oh yeah, and they've also killed Roshan twice over already too, as well as fought us with Aegis twice. I only went this Bloodstone build was because I was hoping this Medusa would get bigger, but she really has not gotten big at all. Like, she has no damage. Look at that, 134 plus 7. And I thought the Storm would get an Orchid to counter the Lincolns on the Weaver. Nope. We're just a team with a bunch of Maelstroms.
Touché!
So I'm just trying to farm out Mjolnir. And here they are doing Roshan for the 3rd time at 49 minutes. This guy's got a Satanic, Manta, and a Black King Bar. And an Eagle Song, so he's crazy farmed. He's like 22k farm as well. And is like highest level in the game for quite a while now. Compared to us, we're like all still like 18, 22, and 18. Like we're under level. We're underdogs basically. We still ended up winning this though, in like within the next 20 minutes. So Gyro has another Aegis right there in the bottom right there in the inventory. And looks like they're probably going to group and try to take this middle now, our last racks. But we actually defend it hardcore. Let's just fast forward a little here. I'm still sniping like day and night. We have defense wards everywhere. Very nice, very good. Like when you're on the defense, you should always have these defense wards up, just so you don't get ganked within your own like region. I'm like just sniping Bane because like he's the only guy who can fuck me over because of the disables. And same with Morana. Oh god.
Radiant's bottom racks. It's
dodge that arrow somehow.
Have fun trying to bust down Radiant structures now.
They're trying to finish off that rack. I'm just like free firing there. The bounty hunter. Oh, the petrification from Medusa actually stopped the Bane ult there, so I actually live from that. And I do one-on-one with the bounty hunter, and I live. And Gyro now suffers from my massive firing spree. And get a triple kill. It's crazy fights, and we finally get a positive score, 47-46 now at 52 minutes. And they had an Aegis too. So their team just wiped at our base, and we actually held them off, considering that they have way more farm than we do. And I have a Bloodstone. It makes no sense. Actually, if I didn't have the Bloodstone, I'd probably learn to like won against that bounty hunter. And I'm doing a gung-ho mid charge. I'm trying to rally my team to come mid with me, or at least like I need one or two. I need somebody to come with me just in case of a like this guy here. He's got blink too, so it's really scary. And this is where I get fucked.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Allies disappear.
He pulled me out of that arrow, which was really good. But I'm still gonna get fucked though.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
And then Storm just ran past. Oh, and there it is. I get fucked.
Dire's mid tower's having technical. Dire's mid tower's nothing now.
This guy, I don't think he makes it out. No, he doesn't, because stupid Bane Blink and Nightmare. No, my support. Oh, he did make it out alive. Wow. Crazy match. Oh, and that guy survives with a sliver. So disappointing. And Medusa's getting ganked. Kills Mirana. And then they killed Bane up there after chasing Weaver. And the score is tied again to 49-49. Insane fights. And then I'm back alive by then.
The shooting star returns!
Just to take out Bounty Hunter again. And then I'm like pegging out Gyro too.
You make a great bullet catcher.
And we take the lead again. With 51-49. What a freaking crazy match. I had no idea it was this epic. So this is where all the deaths came in, so like their team pretty much just wiped again. Except for Weaver, who got away with a sliver. And our Earth Spirit lived with a sliver of HP from earlier. Ridiculous. Oh, so this is just about the point where we get top tower for the first time at 56 minutes. Earth Spirit's on the run from a double damage Weaver, but he didn't make it. And then here we are pushing top like a boss.
Dire's top tower's getting Dire's lost to top tower.
Dire's lost to top tower. And that Weaver's just trying to pick us off. I don't know why he's chasing the storm though. I sold my treads just to TP back because we didn't have vision in that area. And then I bought my treads back. It was a lot of money loss, but just to make sure I don't die and throw. Alright, so this is about the point where I made a fatal mistake and I thought it was pretty much game over. And I had no vision. As you can see, this arrow is like approaching my guy.
What the?
Bam! Guess what happens next? Mirana Bane combo. And like, I'm pretty much the only guy with a lot of damage on this team. With 136 plus 122 with an MKB trigger and a headshot trigger. And a Mjolnir trigger, so it's basically a possible 500 damage a shot.
Oh, jeez!
Yeah, this is where I got fucked really hard. Oh my god, and like, just look at what they got. They got like Diffusal. Storm tried to save me. This is like when everything's going to hell. We have 2 people dead. And there's 5 alive. And Bounty Hunter's got like Dodge, Lincolns, and Desolator. My Medusa has like nothing. Our Wind Ranger actually has damage actually, so I guess our Wind Ranger's kind of damage. Our Storm has no damage, he just has stats and a Lincolns and a Bloodstone. It's really grim. Like their Gyro has a Satanic and Black King Bar and a Butterfly. And like the Weaver has a heart and a Lincoln. Jesus. Like fat as shit. And I just got smoked there in mid. How I recovered from this, I don't know. This is how we recovered.
Must have been fortified.
And we didn't lose our racks in this actually.
Mid tower could use
We had a fort. Earth Spirit came back up.
Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so. Radiant's bottom rack.
Storm disrupted the shit out of Gyro. And then that Wind Ranger crazy perfect stun with a crazy good Earth Spirit ult. And they had another team wipe there. And we lost only a tower and a bottom range rack. That was pretty much a what the fuck moment. Because I was like, oh fuck, I just died and I threw the game because I ate a Mirana arrow and I couldn't see it coming. And then now they're like gung-hoing mid. I remember in the team chat I was yelling, I'm like, go, 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 you have 1 minute, you have 1 minute. And like, I was just watching their timers, I was like, you have 1 minute, go, go, go.
We admit no defeat.
And then Mirana buys back. I'm alive defending down bot.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Here I am.
Taking out this tower.
Over here now.
The Ranger eats a Mirana arrow. Gets dragged. Score is 56-51. We have 2 lanes completely lost. So at this point I told my team, like, our only chance is to break mid and go straight for the throne after if we wipe them again. And like just attempt that and like super guard middle. This part was pretty dangerous. I had no idea Bane was actually invis there until I watched this replay. Good god. And they're all like rushing Medusa, trying to pick her off. I don't know why though, Medusa's like the tankiest person on this team. Especially with that mana shield. So while they're gripping her, we're taking out Gyro.
Radiant's mid-ranks taking some punishment.
It's another wild fight. That Bane's trying to fuck me over. And Bounty Hunter's trying to backdoor while we're in that fight, but I decided to leave that fight and fire at him instead. Because there's no way I'm gonna let that happen, like, just... Oh, and then Mirana comes to, like, do the same. They're just, like, trying to rush the racks now. But my MKB and attack speed with headshot is pretty strong. Oh, I'm gonna lose the racks. And this is where I was thinking to myself, we're gonna win this with mega creeps against us. I was like, it's one of those matches that you just get that feeling. After you wipe their team, like, again, score 60 to 52. There's that Weaver again. Yeah, so we just lost our melee racks. We only have one range racks left. If we lose that, they get mega creeps. And then that's like pretty hard for us to win. And then I'm like pushing solo now. At this point in the game. They have 4 down, and I decided to just like charge it. And I convinced Storm to at least come with me. Oh god, and then I'm like getting fucked there. Oh no! And then we end up like fighting. We actually kill him. So that's another team wipe on them. And this is where we break this tower.
Them DotA buildings are tough as nails for now. Dire's mid tower.
We get a mid rack, I believe.
One partial to that mid tower.
Oh yeah, I went like all the way here until I died.
Didn't make it. Dire's mid racks ain't around no more.
Yeah, I turned around because I should have just ran. I get grip there. Get an arrow. Oh, we killed Bane again. I think that's why, because I figured we could take him, but I died. And then I bought back. And then Wind Ranger was like railing on me a bit for like, why'd you buy back? I'm just like, well, that's probably the last death I'm ever gonna die, that's why. Because I had so much money, I had like 5,000. And then I'd buy an Assault Cuirass just like a minute later. So this match has been pretty epic. We're now 62 to 53. And my farm is almost equal to Gyro. So, just before getting close to the end, guess what happens? They get Roche again. Except with cheese this time on Mirana, Aegis on Gyro again. It just seems like all hope is lost, but my team didn't say a word. They were actually like all ready for this. And I get an Assault Cuirass.
It's sort of a full metal jacket.
And I figured like the Assault Cuirass would be good enough to push like ourselves to victory in a team battle. So this is what it is. The final fight to make the score. Incoming stun rocket. Cancelled. I just had to make sure I don't get caught by Bane.
It is in the bag.
Oh, he got caught by Bane instead, so. And then I shoot Mirana. Gyro's resurrecting. Bane is still over there. So I just fire on Gyro so they have no carry now. Gyro's dead. Weaver's trying to backdoor. Same with Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's dead.
Toughened up their structures.
10 seconds earlier.
Why am I smiling?
Bounty Hunter is
This
going
is
for
what
the
trigger
rack.
happy looks like.
Taking the lickers.
First Spirit dropped the sentry there. That's that sentry from way earlier until they run out. Perfect timing. So 65 to 53. And then this is where I was telling like my team like, yo, all 5 just push now. It's only like Bane and Weaver. They can't do anything. And then one of our wards spots him down there, and I'm like, look, he's way out of position. I'm like, we can do this. I'm like, let's go straight for this throne right now. And that's what we did. Like the 3 of us went for the throne. And this guy like backdoors our racks, so they get mega creep.
Towers having technical difficulties.
That Weaver can't take on the 3 of us. He's probably gonna shoot me first. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention.
That mid tower. Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Firing at this. Power non-stop. Weaver's almost dead. Weaver's dead. Oh, and then I made the mistake of eating a Mirana arrow right there. It's that moment again.
Dire's mid tower's nothing now.
Here it comes.
Oh, shit!
Oh, John, no. Fuck. Storm trying to save me again. And they got him. Like 3 of them dead. And then I was going like, oh, I should have just like non-stop shot the throne.
Look who's back.
So it wasn't quite over here yet, but we were like, fuck, it might be like game over now for us. And then they're like, no, we can defend this. So it was like 108. 68 to 55. So that's the last kill they got on us because the end score was 70 to 55. That was the last kill they got on us. So Medusa's doing defense duty with the split shots. And Mirana eats the cheese.
Radiant's mid
Full HP.
Didn't die.
We got mid-racks.
Naked creeps.
Storm kills Weaver finally. God, most annoying person ever in their team. Bounty doesn't do much. He just dies. I have 27k net worth now, so I'm well over the gyro. And I'm alive by then, and we just 5-man push it with Medusa defending against Megas. So we're really fucked at this point. It's basically all or nothing 5 push straight to the throne, and they got 3 down. Both carries dead. And this is how the game ended. So thank you guys so much for watching this. This has been the highlight of the machine gun reel. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll do the other ones.
Nothing about dire structures right now.
And it's like, oh no, fortify. Maybe that's a comeback. Nope. I just said GG because I'm not going to stop shooting that thing. I learned my lesson after the first hit. What we want against Mega Creep. And my other team were like, they're so mean. They're like flaming them. They're like, get wrecked, Scrub Lords. Yeah. And the other team's like, report Weaver. So that's the game, guys. That was an epic game. There's the match ID right here, 698-342-376 if you want to watch it yourself for the full everything. So thank you so much, and bye-bye for now. This is Kurandis X. See you next time.